So 103, I think, is the question that's being asked for. Jeff keeps playing until he wins a prize. What is the probability that he has to play the game exactly 5 times? Now I have to go back and look. The game is if Jeff gets 4 game pieces, what's the probability that he wins exactly 1 prize? Okay, and so up above it says a fast food restaurant runs a promotion in which certain food items come with game pieces. According to the restaurant, 1 in 4 game pieces is a winner. I had to get that because I have to get the probability. And so then if you skip over, so 1 in 4 is a winner. 103 says if Jeff keeps playing until he wins a prize, what is the probability that he has to play the game exactly 5 times? Now there's 2 ways to do this question. Okay. If you look, this section's about, or this chapter is about random variables. Section 6.3 is about binomial versus geometric random variables. So how do you tell which one is which? Well, you go through BINS, B-I-N-S. B is binomial, which means success or failure. So success is he wins. I is independent. And what we're saying here is that the game pieces are independent of each other. Their successes or failure. Kind of have to make that assumption on this one. N is number of trials, but we don't have trials here. We don't have a number of trials. They're saying exactly 5 times, but we don't know how many that he's doing total. Okay, so it's definitely not binomial. S is the same probability, which is 1 in 4. So of BINS, B, I, and S are satisfied. That makes it a geometric random variable. And so we want to know the probability that he has to play the game exactly 5 times. Exactly, that's a PDF, not a CDF. So we need geometric PDF. Okay, so I go into second distribution, geometric PDF, and I'll show you why here. Geometric PDF, I think, is at the bottom of this for a reason, because I'm going to show you a different way to do this question. So our probability is 1 in 4, right? And 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. And it's a PDF. Make sure you make note of that. And the X value is 5. And so then we paste. And the answer 0.0791. They don't have an answer up there. It's a multiple choice question. They just give you possibilities to choose from, which leads me to the other way of doing this. So if we want to know that Jeff wins on the 5th try, that means that he has to fail on the first 4. And so if his probability of success is 0.25, that means his probability of failure is 1 minus 0.25, which is 0.75. So I could go failure on 1 times failure on the second one times failure on the first times failure on the 4th times success on the 5th trial. And there's the answer. The multiple choice question has this: 0.75 to the 4th power times 0.25. And when it's geometric, you can do it that way. In fact, this is the way that I choose to do the question. I rarely hit the geometric PDF or geometric CDF buttons. I usually do it just this way. Whichever way you understand better is the better way of doing it. Don't listen to what my preference is, but that type of question, I would prefer to do it that way. But if you understand it better using a geometric PDF, good. That's awesome. Thanks for asking the question.